All right, so we have arrived. So this is the the oldest?
This is a replica.
Replica of the oldest.
This is a replica.
Okay.
So the oldest one was right there, right where I-10 is. There.
The freeway.
Yeah. So they tore the original one down to build the freeway. And so after a few years, I think this one was built in 1974, they eventually decided they were going to open a replica. So it's a replica in the museum, but this is what the first stand looked like when it was opened in 1948.
They're so small. Like, wow.
Well, originally, yeah. Now it's like there's lines of cars around them and everything else. I still don't get it. I could be controversial here. I don't know if I should, but
no, it's fine. When you grew up with it, it's fine. But if you are like from out of town and you haven't had it that often, then it's amazing.
Okay. So it's okay. The burgers are okay. They're actually pretty good.
I wouldn't say they're okay. They're pretty good.
Yeah, and especially for the price point, right?
But they're no habit, and that's the problem. Is the habit destroys In-N-Out, no problem.
Their fries suck.
Their fries are the worst. But
the worst.
But a lot of people really like their fries.
I can't see it.
In the comments down below, do you guys like In-N-Out or not? Almost everybody does.
And you like Val anymore for saying that he doesn't like In-N-Out's fries.
I've always said In-N-Out fries are terrible. The only thing that I like is their animal style fries, and you have to take out the what's the green bits they put in there?
Green onions.
Is it green onions? Yeah. If they take that out, it's just Thousand Island. Then it's very good.
Yeah.
And the cheese.
So this is maybe what 50 feet from where the original one was.
Yeah.
But back then they never thought, hey, let's just move the original one. They just demolished it. So.
All right. And they have a museum.
Yeah. So we're gonna go over there right now and check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Incredible. Cigarette machine outside of In-N-Out. Like what a different era.
Not to mention, look how much a pack of cigarettes cost.
20 cents.
Well, wait. So what is this 1 cent for?
I bet you 20 cents is for the pack, 1 cent for one cigarette.
Oh, and you could get one cigarette?
I bet you, because that's what I'm feeling. Because maybe like the packs came out of there, and then or you like opened this up or something, and then maybe the individuals like just fell down. Which is your choice? Lucky Strike, Camel, Chesterfield, or Philip Morris?
I think it's all crap, right?
Isn't Camel and Lucky Strike are still around? I don't know if Chesterfield and Philip Morris are, but I'm not a smoker, so I don't know.
Yeah, I never smoked.
There you go, cheap deal. These are all the old sodas they used to sell. Dude, that Pepsi bottle is awesome.
They went to Cups and Soda Fountain in 58.
Yeah. This one at the end here looks like just piss.
Knee-High? No, Knee-High's famous. Great Knee-High.
I've never had that one, I don't think.
I never did either because that was like before my time. But Great Knee-High was a bit like a big. I think on MASH, I think it was like Radar O'Reilly's favorite drink, and everyone there, none of you know what MASH is. That's all right.
Well,
I think it still exists. There's a soda shop in Glendale or Pasadena.
Yeah, Pasadena.
Galco?
Yeah, Galco. Okay,
Galco.
so they probably do have that. Yeah, Galco's got everything.
Oh, Galco's Eagle Rock, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Pasadena.
No, it's like Eagle Rock. That's close enough.
Yeah, okay then.
But this is a standard uniform, not original.
The original, this is today's. The original didn't have the name, didn't have the patch on it. The original name tag was like this.
Oh, that's cool.
Or a difference.
Val's my favorite because Val will be he'll start talking to somebody, and like they'll be talking about what that person's doing, and then Val will be like, hey, let me tell you a story about something else. It's my favorite. All right, so enough jibber jabber. Let's get into the museum. Oh, so there is no museum.
No, well, he is the museum. He's the museum.
I mean, he was very nice, by the way. He was very good.
Yeah, and very informative. So if you wanted to know about anything that they would...
Where is my museum, though? We promised them we were walking away. We were going to do a museum.
Well, they have a 40-year-old burger in there.
Ooh, would they call it a fur burger now? Sex!
No, but they do have these little felt things where you can build your own burger, and I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Fur burger is what they called the vagina in the 70s and 60s. All right, so because Val hates me, instead of doing something delicious for our first meal on the day,
I love you, Matt.
What'd you pick?
Well, I picked Tofu King. It's gonna be Tofu King.
So is it gonna be like a Stinky Tofu burger?
No, just Stinky Tofu, no burger. But every time you've eaten Stinky Tofu, you've eaten it out of the jar. That's not how you're supposed to eat.
That's not true. I did have an actual proper meal on the show once. Jeff Fu took me down to sit down and eat.
Was it
and
here?
He was no, it was out by him in LA. But we sat down and he's like, "This is like proper Stinky Tofu." Took one bite, went, "It still tastes like baby shit."
This place was told by the Board of Health that they had to tone down the smell. So like the people in the neighborhood were complaining about the smell. They had to tone it down. And the smell has nothing to do with the the flavor or how it doesn't make the food bad or anything. It's just.
What a great friend. Couldn't have gotten like, oh, this is the most delicious chicken sandwich place in the world.
I actually like Stinky Tofu.
Yeah, no.
Well, you might like it. Just be positive.
I'm gonna, you know what?
You're positive I'm gonna like it.
I hope you go the way of Dianne Feinstein. Okay, let's get in there.
So Matt, I know you're not happy with me.
I feel like I was
choice, but
I feel like I was sniped.
Why don't you smell that and see if it smells like Stinky Tofu to you?
Yes. Yeah, it smells just like Stinky Tofu.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, it's really, really hot, so I would advise. Well, we should wait a few minutes before we start to dig in.
Just out of defiance, I just start eating it right away.
Yeah, well, like, what do you think is worse, the Stinky Tofu or burning your mouth out?
I'd rather burn my mouth than eat Stinky Tofu.
Oh, then go for it.
No, because I'm gonna get both. Why would I do both? You said which one's worse.
Now again, my preference is just the regular Stinky Tofu because my thing about Szechuan peppercorns is I just think they kind of alter your taste buds, but it's good.
Oh, that's horrible. That just tastes like liquid stinky tofu with some spice. Honestly, I'm happy I got the spice because it does cover up the stinky tofu a little bit. But that's like 65% stinky tofu and 35% spice. That's where we're at. Would it be 65-35? Yeah.
Unlike you, I actually like it.
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah, it does smell. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
The smell isn't the problem because you're not eating a smell. It's the taste.
I don't mind the taste, but it's sort of like durian. I love the flavor of durian. I'm not crazy about the smell, but I can get
like
past
you mentioned
the smell.
another thing that's terrible in its own right.
Maybe they'll have some in the market. We can
I'll
get some
take
of that.
durian over stinky tofu any day.
Nope.
Any day.
We haven't gotten to the market yet, so
Oh. That is not good. Oh, this is what they force you to eat in hell.
So you're done?
Oh, of course I'm done. Are you kidding me? I sipped the broth. I took a bite of the tofu. The issue with this is that it has the same problem as stinky tofu out of the can does. Granted, it's not as strong, of course, because they cooked it. But it just tastes like because my mom, for those in the channel that don't know, my mom grew up a babysitter, so I had kids around 24/7 in the house. And anytime she would have to change a diaper, it just smells like baby poop. That's the flavor you get out of it, is that infant poop thing. And I guess it's a culture difference. Like, I'm not taking a dump on people, for their viewpoints or whatever. Different cultures have different flavor palettes. But like this one in particular, I don't understand stinky tofu. I just don't get it.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. And now I'm tasting it.
So what would you say? 5 out of 5 Matt faces? Seal of approval?
It wouldn't get an FU like stinky tofu would, so it's slightly upgraded. I'd give it a 1. Like, I'd live off of this, but it's like this would be bottom of the barrel. Like, if somebody offered me this, I don't know how long I could do it before I would just say I'd rather die. It's pretty close though. I could probably do a couple weeks of stomaching this down, but I would never get used to it. It's not like other items where, because we've had other foods that as long as you do it with the repetition, you get used to it, and even some that start liking it, like beer. I didn't like beer at all when I first started drinking beer, but now I like beer because some things you can do that. Stinky tofu is always going to be bad. It'll never be good. So tell me, what is one of your least favorite pieces of food that everybody else likes?
Caramel.
Caramel? Okay,
Yeah.
That's hilarious because I scheduled us to go to the caramel factory.
All right.
And we're going to try every piece of caramel candy.
Are we gonna do caramel coated stinky tofu?
No. What are you, a monster? I can go get, if you want me
Apparently
to
I
walk
am.
into that Asian market behind us, I can go get a caramel bar, we'll put it in the stinky tofu.
Here's the weird thing. I've been eating this for a few minutes
Yeah.
now, and I'm like, the smell is starting to not be that bad.
No.
And it's like, it's so weird that
Nope.
maybe it's the Szechuan peppercorns in
No,
here.
I'll sit here and say no as much as I need to. I still taste it. I still smell it. It's not getting better.
I like the flavor with the peppers, but I kind of like the regular stinky tofu because it has like this crispiness on the outside. It's kind of nice.
And I kind of feel bad too. It's not their fault or anything. This is what they do. I'm
Oh,
sure
of
they
course.
have delicious food. Like, I'm not trying to on their establishment, but like, I don't care who you are. I don't care your level of talent. Nobody can make stinky tofu good. Nobody.
Yeah, I would give like if I'm gonna
Yeah,
rate
give it
this,
a- give it
I'm
a
gonna
proper rating
I'm
for
gonna give
you.
it a 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because again, I like the flavor. I like it. It's really unusual and interesting, but it does have this really bad smell. So it's kind of like otherwise it would, you know, if it had the flavor and everything without the smell, I think it would have a higher rating. So I'm gonna give it like a 3.
In the comments, let us know what is your favorite item that's considered bad, but you like it. I told Val off camera, mine is Limburger cheese. I think Limburger cheese is delicious. It just smells terrible.
But you also said you would eat durian over this any day.
Well, only because durian's less offensive. Durian to me, so durian's taste kind of changed. Durian to me, originally, it was like smelling the inside of an empty dumpster. But now, every time I have durian, I think it tastes like rotting onions.
You're getting used to it.
Yeah.
You're getting used to
Yeah, it doesn't make me like gag or throw up or anything anymore. I just don't like it. Can't say the same thing about stinky tofu. I still gag and throw up every time.
It's always challenging.
Every single
it's
time.
always challenging.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna check out this market that's behind us. It had a cool little aesthetic, and maybe we'll do a challenge. Each of us have to find one item to try.
Or to make the other person try.
But here's the caveat. Something that is packaged. Okay, so no. Oh, look, it's a gooey duck. Oh, let me get a full durian. So something that's like pre-packaged. Something weird. We'll try to find something.
All right.
Mixed jungle juice loco with some crystal light, and that's pretty good. I could see that taking away the Oh!